Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited about doing the review on Christine. So I was gonna come back with this movie review, and this movie is starring Keith Gordon as Ernie, and he played the role as Ernie in the movie, and he also had a friend in the movie named Dennis. Here's a picture of Ernie and Dennis in the movie. And Ernie is the main character. He's the one with the glasses, and he was like the nerd in the movie. In school, he was being picked on, and this was his good friend that had his back through it all. His friend Dennis, and his friend Dennis is to the right, and Ernie is to the left. So this is his friend, and like I said, he was being picked on in the movie. Ernie was, and he was like a nerd in the movie. So one day him and Ernie was driving together. Dennis was driving Ernie around, and they saw this car that attracted him. Well, he was attracted to the car because the car was in the junkyard. His friend Dennis wasn't attracted to the car because the car was very old and it was in a junkyard. But he told his friend Dennis to pull over because he fell in love with this car. For some reason, it was all beat up, but he fell so in love with this car. So, after he got the car, he changed. Once he got that car, he changed, and he changed on his friends. Ernie had to put a lot of money into the car to fix the car because he got the car from a junkyard. But the man said, like, if he do work or something around that shop at the junkyard, because his parents wouldn't let him keep the car at the house, so he had to keep it at the shop. And he rebuilt the car, and like I said, once he rebuilt the car, he changed. He neglected his friend, Ernie. He neglected his friend. His friend name was Dennis, and that's the one that he had neglected. And even his girlfriend, because the car was really possessed with a spirit, and it was possessed with an evil spirit by the previous owner. Name was Roland D. LeBay, that owned the car before him, and the car was possessed with evil spirits by the previous owner. So the car got revenge on like people that didn't like Ernie in the movie. Like I told you in the beginning of the movie, he just had some guys that like to pick on him in school. At the school, Ernie, he just mind his business, but they just wanted to pick on him, and the car ended up chasing them down. The car could rebuild itself and everything. So the way the movie went off is if like Christine was gonna rebuild herself. Christine was gonna rebuild herself again, because it had an evil spirit up on the car. It could rebuild itself. But the way it went off, you would think it would be a part two to this movie. But if I had to rate this movie, I would give this movie 4 stars. And you could go on, like, if you want to collect this movie, you could go on Amazon, and you can go to other places, Prime TV, to watch it, rent it, different places to support this movie. It's a classic movie. Thanks again for watching. My next review I will do will be The Fly. So stay tuned for that. And thanks again.